So this is a very embarrassing story, but I'm ready to tell it. Hopefully. I'm doing it. The video's recording. I better be ready. It's not like I can stop the video at any time and change my mind, but so um I put on a dog collar in public at an event. I was listening to women. They thought it'd be funny. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. I was thinking with my dick instead of my head. I wasn't. I was thinking with my dick head, a different type of dick. But there was like 9 girls, so I'm like, yeah, I'll impress them. But you know, that's not impressing someone. That's literally. I guess it's impressing if it's like in a sadistic type of way. Like, I'm impressed that you're embarrassing yourself that much. You know what I mean? But one of them was a lesbian, so I don't know. I guess there was 8 girls I was trying to impress. But what really just got my goat was when this woman walked up to me and said, "There's children here." I was like, that was embarrassing. I wasn't too embarrassed because I love being the center of attention. I guess it was kind of, yeah, it was kind of embarrassing looking back. But that was the icing on the cake, and I'm diabetic, so I didn't want that cake. Um, fuck that cake. Fuck it. Asexuals have a joke where it's like, we love cake and dragons, but specifically for this cake. So I'll just fuck the cake. I'm cake sexual. Anyway, that was dumb. Good thing this isn't the people in blog section. Takes a little pressure off me to be funny all the time. Whew. But yeah, I ran home. I'm like I took it off and just went home. I was so mad. I was so mad that they tricked me into doing that. Like, it was my fault for doing it in the first place. It was a joke, but they went along with it. So I was especially mad at my best friend. I almost ended their friendship over that. Like, I was this close. Like, I was I was so mad at her, and she had no idea. Like, well, she had some idea. I was literally just going home. Like, they should have known, but they were just laughing. It sucked, man. I was so embarrassed. I felt so bad. I'm like, I feel bad that the kids were around to see that. I felt embarrassed. I'm like, yeah, they shouldn't see that. Like, it wasn't like a sexual thing for me because I didn't get any gratification out of it, but it looked sexual. Of course, like the whole domination thing or whatever. Uh, Train me like a dog, only uh, you don't try to turn a dog on, so it's different. Dog on, doggone it, dog. Turning a dog on, doggone it. Say that 10 times fast. Maybe just type it 10 times fast in the comments if you want. I have no control over your bodies, so um, I can't make you do anything. Start being a water bender. Bend your, like on Avatar, just bend your blood. Okay, anyway, back to the story. I was extremely embarrassed. I made a song. It's still up on my channel if you want to check it out. It's, it's called The Last Straw. Um I was so mad after that. Like, before there was like, she grew up a lot, thank God. Like, but like back then, I guess, ah, nah, I wouldn't say she grew up a lot. She still tries to get me to drive whenever I can. But it was a lot worse back then. Let's just say that. Oh my gosh. Pulling off. I don't know why I do that. Um, just, I need to just cut my nails, I guess. Let's just throw it out of the way. Okay, this video is so unorganized. What I'm just trying to say is, only reason I stayed friends is because she came to my house, and I just totally ignored it. I I just I didn't talk about it. I didn't, like, I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but I don't remember me really talking. It's like it never happened, which sucked. I don't know. It's just like she didn't apologize or anything, and like I guess I didn't make it clear that I was angry. Like, she was already just getting rides from me with my car. So that was like the icing on the cake. And remember, in this scenario, I'm diabetic. I'm not actually diabetic, but it'd be weird if I become diabetic. Hopefully not. Anyway, this video is everywhere, but I think that what makes it funny. Long story short, um, years later, I told her how I felt about that and got really angry, and I held it in for a long time, and I just never, like, talked about it healthfully. Like, I used to really bottle things up. Like, I work at a Coke factory. Not that Coke, the other Coke. Surprisingly, they still call it Coke when there's literal cocaine out there called Coke. And literally, cocaine was in Coke. Okay. Just everywhere. I don't know how to end this, honestly. It's like a very embarrassing story, and it sucked. The whole thing was just awful. Uh like, it took me some courage to tell this story, honestly, cuz a lot of it is just trauma, just remembering this. I was so angry. I was so upset. Um like, I was more upset about that. Like, I like to have, like, I'm a people pleaser, so when people would tell me, "Hey, there's kids around, don't do that," that just did it for me. So she's a lot better friend now, even though she's just really broke and can't afford gas. That's what it is. There's no other reason. Uh, hopefully, hopefully one day she gets some money, and then if she's still doing that shit, then I'm gonna tell her what's what about that. But don't get me wrong, she's a really good friend. Like, I just, at the same time, there's just some things that I just can't talk to her about. But anyway, leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and don't wear a dog collar at an event in public. Just unless it's your thing, you know, then consensually do it. But don't do it to oppress women. Putting a dog collar on will not impress women. And I'll see you when you watch me again, metaphorically.